हेलो एवरीवन, आज हम पढ़ेंगे क्लास 9 हिस्ट्री का चैप्टर नंबर 3 नाजिज्म एंड द राइज ऑफ हिटलर के लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन आंसर। इस वीडियो में हम लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन आंसर्स को पढ़ेंगे जो कि एग्ज़ाम्स के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। लॉन्ग आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, व्हाट स्टेप्स वर टेकन बाय एडोल्फ हिटलर फॉर द डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी? आंसर: The following steps were taken by Hitler for the destruction of democracy. A mysterious fire that broke out in German Parliament building in February 1933 indefinitely suspended civic rights. It is said that the fire was broken out by Hitler's supporter, while Hitler blamed his political enemies for it. The decree of 28 February 1933 identifiably suspended civic rights such as freedom of expression, speech, press, and assembly that had been guaranteed by the Weimar Constitution. After Adolf Hitler turned on his enemy, like the Communists of Germany, most of the communists were quickly packed off to the newly established concentration camps. The repression of the communists was severe. Their membership was in the thousands. They were, however, only one among the 52 types of victims persecuted by the Nazis across the country. On 3rd March 1933, the famous Enabling Act was passed. This act established dictatorship in Germany. It gave Adolf Hitler all political and administrative powers to sideline German parliament and rule by decree. Next question. What were the main effects of Nazi rule on Germany? Answer: the victory of Nazism produced far-reaching effects on Germany. Hitler tried to pull his country out of the economic crisis that had befallen Germany as a result of her defeat in the First World War. Different types of industries were set up to provide work to the workmen. Trade was encouraged with the same aim in mind. Hitler inspired to make Germany a powerful country and enhanced his military power in all possible ways. All political parties except the Nazi Party were banned, and then a reign of terror was let loose in Germany. Assassination of anti-Nazi leaders took place on a large scale. The communist parties were also banned. Trade unions were suppressed. Next question. What did Hitler do to overcome the economic crisis that badly hit the German economy? Answer: after establishing his dictatorship in Germany, he took major steps toward economic reconstruction. Hitler assigned the responsibility of economic recovery to the economist Hammler Sachs, who aimed at full production and full employment through a state-funded work creation program. In foreign policy also, Hitler acquired quick successes. He pulled out of the League of Nations in 1933, reoccupied in Rhineland in 1936, and integrated Austria and Germany in 1938 under the slogan "One People, One Empire and One Leader." He then went on the West German-speaking Sudetenland from Czechoslovakia and gobbled up the entire country. In all of this, he had the unspoken support of England, which had considered the Versailles verdict too harsh. These quick successes at home and abroad seemed to reverse the destiny of the country. Hitler chose war as the way out of the approaching economic crisis. Resources were to be accumulated through expansion of territory. In September 1939, Germany invaded Poland. This started a war with France and England. In September 1940, a tripartite pact was signed between Germany, Italy, and Japan, strengthening Hitler's claim to international powers. Hitler now moved to achieve his long term aim of conquering Eastern Europe. He wanted to ensure food supplies and living space for Germans. He attacked the Soviet Union in June 1941. In this historic blunder, Hitler exposed the German Western Front to British aerial bombing and the Eastern Front to the powerful Soviet armies. Next question. Why is Nazism considered a calamity not only for the Germany but for the entire Europe? Answer. Nazi ideology specified that there was racial hierarchy and no equality between people. The blonde, blue-eyed Nordic German Aryan were at the top, while the Jews were located somewhere on the lowest rung of the ladder. The number of people killed by Nazi Germany was 6 million Jews, 2 lakh Gypsies, 1 million Polish civilians, 70,000 Germans. Nazism glorified the use of force and brutality. It ridiculed internationalism, peace, and democracy. Nazi Germany became the most dreaded criminal state. Hitler chose war as the way out of approaching the economic crisis. Germany invaded Poland. This started a war with France and England in September 1940. Next question. Explain the impact of the First World War on European society and polity. Answer. The First World War left a deep imprint on European society and polity. It had a devastating impact on the entire continent. In society, soldiers were ranked higher than civilians. The trench life of the soldiers was glorified by the media. The media glorified trench life. Politicians and publicists laid great stress on the need for men to be aggressive and masculine. Aggressive war propaganda and national honor occupied center stage in the public sphere. Popular support grew for conservative dictatorship that had recently come into being. Democracy as a young and fragile idea could not survive the instabilities of interwar Europe. Next question. Trace the events that led to the birth of the Weimar Republic. Answer. In the 20th century, Germany was a powerful empire. During the First World War, Germany took up the cause of Austria against the Allies. Many countries joined the war hoping to gain something without realizing the fact that the war would prolong and drain Europe of its resources. Though Germany made initial gains by occupying France and Belgium, the Allies became stronger when the US joined them in 1917 and defeated Germany and the Central Powers. The defeat of Germany resulted in the abdication of the German Emperor. This gave an opportunity for the parliamentary parties to bring in change in German politics. A democratic constitution with a federal structure was formed by the National Assembly, which met at Weimar, and the Weimar Republic came into existence. Next question. What was the outcome of the Versailles Treaty? Answer. At the end of the First World War, in which Germany lost, a peace treaty was signed at Versailles with the Allies. The Versailles Treaty was harsh and humiliating for the Germans. Germany lost its overseas colonies. 1/10 of its population, 13th percent of its territories, 75% of its iron, and 26% of its coal goes to France, Poland, Denmark, and Lithuania. The Allied powers demilitarized Germany to weaken its power. The war guilt clause held Germany responsible for the war and damages the Allied countries suffered. Germany was forced to pay a compensation of 6 billion euro. The Allied armies occupied the resources rich Rhineland. Next question: what was the impact of the war on the European society and politics? Answer: the impact of the war on the European society was devastating. It affected the economic, social, and political fiber of Europe. The soldiers were placed above the civilians. Politicians and publicists emphasized on the need for men to be aggressive, strong, and masculine. Trench life was glorified by the media, though in actual practice, the soldiers led a miserable life in the trench, with rats feeding on the corpses and faced poisonous gases. Though war and international honor was brought to the forefront, people were in support of the conservative dictatorship. Due to the instabilities of war, European democracy could not survive as it was a new idea. Next question: write a short note on the Spartacist League. Answer: Germany had to pay war repression after its defeat in the First World War, but Germany refused to pay the repression and France occupied Ruhr to claim Germany's coal. In retaliation, Germany printed paper currency recklessly. As a result, the value of German mark collapsed and prices of goods soared. In December 1923, 1 US dollar was equal to 9 crore 88 lakh 60,000 marks. People had to carry a cart load of currency to buy a loaf of bread. This crisis is known as hyperinflation. Next question: what brought about the Great Economic Depression? Answer: there was some financial stability between 1924 and 1928. Short-term loans from the USA helped industrial recovery in Germany. In 1929, when the Wall Street Exchange crashed, the US withdrew all the loans. People rushed in to sell their shares as they thought that the prices would go down drastically. It was said that on the 24th October alone, but 13 million shares were sold. This brought about the Great Economic Depression. The national income of the US fell by nearly 50% between 1929 and 1932. The factories were shut down, exports fell, farmers were affected badly, and the speculators withdrew their money from the market. All these affected not only the US but the entire world. Next question: how did the Great Economic Depression affect the Germany? Answer: in the USA and the rest of the world, the Great Economic Depression had adverse effect on Germany and its people. The industrial production came down to less than 40% compared to 1929. Workers either lost their jobs or were paid less. About 6 million people were left without any employment. As jobs disappeared, the youth took the criminal activities. Total disappear, a deep anxiety and fear became commonplace in people. The saving of salaried people and the pensioners began to diminish when the value of money went down. The small businessmen, self-employed, and the retailers were ruined. Big business was not possible. A sharp fall in agricultural prices affected the peasants to great extent. Women were in deep despair as they could not feed their children properly. Next question. What were the powers that were given to the police forces in the Nazi state? Answer. The newly organized police forces in the Nazi state were given so much powers that people could be detained in Gestapo torture chambers. They could be rounded up and sent to concentration camps or be deported or arrested without any legal procedure. The police force could function with such unwieldy authority that the Nazi state was known as the most dreaded criminal state. Next question. What were Hitler's foreign policies? Answer. Hitler's foreign policies were a great success. He pulled out the League of Nations in 1933. He reoccupied the Rhineland, which was confiscated by the French in 1936. In 1938, Hitler integrated Austria and Germany under the slogan One People, One Empire and One Leader. He then captured the German-speaking Sudetenland from Czechoslovakia and soon gobbled up the entire country. In all of his foreign activities, Hitler had the unspoken support of England, which had considered the Versailles verdict too harsh. These quick successes Hitler had at home and abroad reversed the destiny of the country. Next question. What was the historic blunder Hitler committed in 1941? Answer. In June 1941, Hitler attacked the Soviet Union. The German Western Front was exposed to British aerial bombing and the Eastern Front was crushed by the powerful Soviet Red Army at Stalingrad. Thus, the Soviet established its leadership over entire Eastern Europe for the next 50 years. This was the historical blunder committed by Hitler. Next question. What was the reaction of the common people to Nazism? Answer. The common people reacted positively to Nazism. They saw the world through Nazis' eyes and spoke their mind in the Nazi language. The common man felt anger and hatred when he saw the Jews. They marked the houses of the Jews and reported about suspicious neighbors. They believed that Nazism would bring prosperity and general well-being. A large majority of Germans were passive onlookers and were scared to differ or protest. Next question. What were the terms given by the Nazis when they wanted to convey the words kill or murder in their official communications? Answer. The Nazis used the word special treatment or final solution to convey mass killing of the Jews. The word selection or disinfection was used for the elimination of the disabled and to deport people to the gas chambers. The Nazis used the word evacuation. Gas chambers were called disinfection areas. These chambers looked like bathrooms with fake shower heads. Next question. How were women treated in Nazi Germany? Answer. Women in Nazi Germany were treated as important citizens. Motherhood was glorified, but not all mothers were not treated equally. The women were wore, desirable children were awarded. They were given favored treatment in hospitals and concessions in theatres and shops. Those who bore undesirable children were condemned and punished severely. Honor crosses were given to women who produced more children. Women with 4 children were given a bronze cross. Women with 5 were given a silver cross, while women who bore 8 children and more were given a gold cross. Aryan women who deviated from the given code of conduct were severely punished. Next question. What was expected of the youth in Nazi Germany? Answer. All the young men above the age of 18 years were expected to serve in the armed forces and enter one of the Nazi organizations. At the tender age of 10, they had to join Jungvolk, Nazi youth groups for children below 14 years of age. At 14 years of age, they enrolled in the Nazi youth organization called Hitler Youth. The German youth were educated in the spirit of National Socialism by these youth organizations. They were taught to worship war, glorify aggression and violence, condemn democracy, hate Jews, communists, Gipsies, and all those who were called undesirable. Next question. Why did the German mark collapse? Answer. Germany had to pay war reparation after its defeat in the First World War, but Germany refused to pay the reparation and France occupied Rome to claim Germany's coal. In retaliation, Germany printed paper currency recklessly. As a result, the value of German mark collapsed and prices of goods soared. In December 1923, $1 was equal to 9,88,60,000 marks. People had to carry a cart load of currency to buy a loaf of bread. This crisis is known as hyperinflation. Next question. How did the Great Economic Depression of 1929 affect the life of people of Germany? Explain. Answer. Drastic fall in industrial production. By 1932, industrial production was reduced to 40% of the 1929 level. Unemployment. Workers lost their jobs or were paid reduced wages. The number of unemployed touched an unprecedented 6 million. As jobs disappeared, the youth took to criminal activities and total disappear became commonplace. The economic crisis created deep anxieties and fears in people. Loss of saving. The middle classes, especially salaried employees and pensioners, saw their savings diminished and the currency lost its value. Impact on small entrepreneurs, small businessmen, the self-employed and retailers suffered as their business got ruined. Big business was in crisis. Impact on peasants. The large mass of peasantry was affected by a sharp fall in agricultural prices, and women, unable to fill their children's stomach, were filled with a sense of deep despair. Next question. Explain briefly the main cause of the rise of Nazi dictatorship in Germany. Answer. The main cause of rise of Nazi dictatorship in Germany are as follows: the First World War defeat, weakness of Weimar Republic. The Weimar Constitution had some inherent defects which made it unstable and vulnerable to dictatorship. Due to proportional representation, one party rule became an impossible task, leading to a rule by coalition. Another defeat was Article 48, which gave the President the power to impose emergency, suspended civil rights, and by decree. Treaty of Versailles. Germany was forced to sign the Treaty of Versailles with Allied powers. This caused Germany to lose its overseas colonies, a tenth of its population, 13% of territories, and many more. The Allied powers demilitarized Germany. The Allied armies also occupied the resources rich Rhineland. The war guilt cause forced Germany to pay 6 billion as war damages to the Allied powers. The economic crisis. German economy was the worst hit. Industrial production was reduced to 40%. Due to the Great Economic Depression, the national income of the USA fell by half, leading to shut down the factories, the export fell down, and farmers suffered the most during the depression. Mass unemployment. Workers of Germany lost their jobs or were paid reduced wages. Unemployment youth played cards or lined up at local employment exchanges. Job disappeared and youth took to criminal activities. German people thought that Hitler would be a good dictator. Hitler would be a good dictator as he promised to undo the injustice to the Treaty of Versailles. He also promised to give employment to those looking for work. Later, the Nazi Party became the largest party with 37% votes in